Hi, this is Nikki for my 8-week pregnancy update. I've just put Alara to bed and Vince is out watching a movie with a mate, so I'd take the opportunity to get a vlog done. So I had my doctor's appointment since my last update, and the doctor confirmed the date that I had guessed was my due date. So it is indeed the 19th of April 2013. And she said that everything looked good and we heard the heartbeat, it was nice and strong, so yeah, I was very happy. And I was probably supposed to get blood work done that afternoon, but the appointment was like at Alara's nap time, so I really needed to get home and put her to bed. And then I had something like all day the next day, and then by the day after that, by the time I actually got around to being ready to leave the house, it was like 3 o'clock just because of other stuff I was doing. And so I called the clinic and I said, what time do you stop taking blood? 3 o'clock. So yeah, I just got it done today, like 5 days later. And I was like, I really hate having blood taken. I mean, no one likes it, but I just really, really hate it. And so Lara's sitting there in her stroller and I'm like trying to put on this completely neutral face, so that she doesn't look up at Mom's worried face and going, what's going on? So meanwhile, like, I don't know how many different things they were testing me for, but like I was sitting there, it was minute after minute after minute. I never like to look when they're taking the blood, but he was taking vial after vial after vial of blood, and I was like, yeah, the joys of being pregnant and having to do blood tests every so often. Yeah. What else? I probably starting from the day I turned 8 weeks, I just felt really blah. And it's continued. Well, this afternoon was probably when I started feeling a little bit better. And I'm not sure if it's that I just, picked up something in passing as well, because I had like a scratchy throat for a few days starting Friday night. And like during all day Friday, I was just so tired. I couldn't do anything, like even more tired than normally being pregnant. So I just sat there with my feet up on the couch and, poor little Alara, she'd come to me and want to play, and I basically was just, waiting for her to bring me toys and I'd play with her there on the couch, but wouldn't move. I was just so tired. Like I still fed her and changed her nappy when needed to and everything, but she didn't get much attention from me, the poor thing. And luckily the next day was Saturday, and it was probably my worst day in both pregnancies so far. I don't remember feeling that sick with Alara. I was tired and so nauseous, and so it was lucky it was a Saturday and Vince was home because he could kind of give Alara some more attention. But she's very, mum, I want mum. And whenever Vince is not here, she'll be like, Dada, Dada. But then whenever he's around, it's like, but okay, well, I like Dada, but from the safety of mum's arms. So she's a very mummy's girl type baby at the moment. But yeah, it's funny because whenever Vince is not around, Dada. We were like after the blood test today. Again, by the time we actually got out of the house, it was nearly lunchtime anyway, so I got my blood done and then I met Vince for lunch in the city, and we were walking around town, Dada, Dada, I'm like, yes, soon. Anyway, I'm getting off topic because this is meant to be a pregnancy vlog. So yeah, I started feeling a little bit better, sort of picked up a bit of energy after Alara's and my nap this afternoon. Well, actually I didn't nap, I just laid down. I put my feet up and I laid down and I read for a bit. And I was reading this book about, like being a good mum and just really being the best mum that you can be, and bringing up your kids really well. And anyway, in this book that I was reading, like the author put in this letter that somebody wrote to thank her for blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's another one of these self-praise sort of things, blah, blah, blah. And so the person's thanking her. And I do have a point with this, bear with me. And so she's saying, oh, I went to one of your seminars, and I just, I was having struggles with my teenage son, and but I just decided to apply what you'd said, and relationships the most important thing, so I just decided to focus on that rather than on discipline and him getting good grades and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'm just reading, and then I get down to the bottom of the letter, and the mum who's writing the letter says, and then our son died. And me and my pregnant emotional hormones are just bawled. And, because at the beginning of the letter I was just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, self-praise, whatever. But then, yeah, so I was just like bawling and bawling and bawling because, this lady had helped her to get her priorities right, and she'd had this really good year last year with her son, making sure her relationship with him was really good. And yeah, so it's really funny. Like, even with Alara's pregnancy as well, I never really felt particularly emotional, like not as much as I guess I would expect being pregnant. And this one's been the same. The only thing is, when if I read something sad or if I hear something sad, that might, make me go, oh, but I don't really feel like I'm kind of go up or down or anything. Although, I guess that said, there have been a few times over the past 3 weeks or so that it's like if something's going to annoy me, like rather than just brushing over it, which is what I would normally do, it actually really gets to me, and I might even snap about it rather than just letting it go, which I would normally do. So, yeah, but I mean, definitely not the huge mood swings that people talk about being normal for pregnancy. I've been getting very thirsty as well, but funnily enough, like normally water is my drink of choice. I rarely drink anything else. Like if I drank something else, it would be, the sort of once or twice a week that I felt like something else. But now it's funny, like water is kind of, I'll still drink it because, it's the best drink for you, but it doesn't inspire me. And like I'll prefer something sweet over water. So I don't know, like my body's craving sugar. I don't know. That certainly doesn't sound like something that I need for a healthy pregnancy. But anyway, and yeah, cravings was something that I weren't all that strong with my first pregnancy either, and I haven't noticed particularly. I guess I wanted like crispy skin chicken last week, but kind of, I don't know, I didn't absolutely have to have it. It just kind of sounded good to me at the time. It's been more common that, particularly over these last few days, that I could not think of a single thing that I actually felt like eating. Not sweet, not salty, just nothing sounded appealing because I was feeling sick. And then I eventually thought of something. I got Vince to make me some just toast with plain butter on it. And even though like that wasn't perfect, it was the only thing I could think of half wanting to eat. So, but yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling a bit better today. Anyway, I think that's probably enough. And, okay, I did put Alara to bed, but she's not asleep yet. She's going, Dada! So I had better go and attend to her. And I'll see you again for my week 9 update. So bye.